Hey, what's up, guys? I want to send you a little reminder today that you are actually much closer than you think to completely unleashing. And I say that because most of the time, where we are and the trajectory to where we want to be, so not where we want to fully end up, because of course, your goals and your aspirations are probably astronomical. You know, they're huge. You have this huge thing you want to achieve. And of course, it's not just one little thing that's going to get you there. But there is usually just one little thing that sets off that actually puts you in the course and the trajectory to where you want to go. And what I mean by that is sometimes it's just one little skill that you need to acquire. Sometimes it's just one piece of information. Sometimes it's as simple as some motivation. You know, sometimes we get stuck in a rut and we're struggling. We're trying to figure out how to get to the next level. We're trying to figure out how to get out of our current situation. And we can't figure it out. But then just that little spark of motivation, that little spark of inspiration hits, and boom, we're in the mindset. And all of a sudden now we get that idea, we get that drive. This is the one thing that it takes to really push forward. Sometimes that's all you need. But what I want to do is I want to sit here and talk to you and remind you that, hey, number one is you're almost there. In golf, the difference between being on the green and in the sand or in the water sometimes is as simple as a 1 or 2% change in degrees of your swing. Just 1 or 2%. And that's why I'm saying that you're not as far off as you think. We sometimes get in this mindset where, we think that oh my God, I got to make all these radical changes and I've got to completely change everything that I do. And that's not always the case. For some people, maybe, but for majority of people, it's just a few simple things that's going to set you on the right path. So actually, start to envision what it is that you want for your life. What are you striving for? Maybe it's more money. Maybe it's a better relationship, a car, a house. Maybe you just want to step everything up. And ask yourself some simple questions like, what is it that's been keeping me from achieving those things? So put yourself in a positive posture and a good mindset for a second and ask yourself, what are some things that have been holding me back? Maybe it's limiting beliefs. Maybe it's mindsets. Maybe it's things you've been telling yourself, like I'm not smart enough, or, it's just impossible to do it nowadays. But start to think about some of those limiting beliefs that you have for yourself, some of those things that are potentially holding you back. Maybe it is a skill set or knowledge you don't have. Once you identify the problem, then what you do is you attack it. You say, look, this is a false narrative, a false belief, or if it's a skill set or a piece of information that you need to know, understand that all of that info, everything you need is available to us online. It's available to us in books. I mean, so many people have information they want to share with you for free. So you don't even have to go out and spend thousands of dollars on courses. Sometimes you just get some free information. You get that spark and you push through. You just start doing it. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how many theories you learn. I don't care how many courses you buy, how many gurus that you buy into, whether the information is great or whether it's, not great. When it really boils down to it, taking action is the one thing that's going to completely change your life, is taking action. Even if it's not always the right action, but getting that momentum, getting and taking action, even for just a little bit, no matter what it is, can make all the difference. That momentum, you're letting the universe, you're letting the world know that this is what you want and you're willing to take action to get it. And sometimes that simple act completely changes everything. It's what allows you to begin going on that journey. It's what allows you to begin edging towards your dreams and your goals and your ambitions, the things that you want in life. Most time we get so caught in the intellectual things of I don't know every single thing there is to know about investing in real estate. I don't know every little detail about starting my own business, my own online business. I need to study even more about stock investing before I do it. Sometimes you just need to start doing it and you will learn as you go. I read a thing one time and it was saying that the difference between very successful people and normal people is that When a normal person tries to do something, they do ready, aim, and fire. Meaning that they find a target, a goal they want, no matter what, whether it's a financial goal, a fitness goal, relationship goal, $1 million in the bank, income, it doesn't matter what it is, but they pick a goal and then they aim, meaning that they start trying to learn every single thing there is to know that you should know, have to know, do, need to do in order to achieve it. And they spend all this time learning, which is good. You need to learn, so don't get me wrong. But they spend all this time learning, and they get caught in that cycle of continual learning, and they never take action. Or it takes them so long before they actually do take action. The difference between that and successful people is that successful people do ready, fire, and aim. Now, what does that mean? Ready, fire, aim. Ready, fire, aim means that you pick a goal, you pick a target that you want to hit. Can be anything. But you pick a goal or vision that moves you, that drives you, that speaks to you, and then you'll know when it's right. Because when you start to think about it, when you start to envision it, you cannot help but to want to just take some action. You're ready to go. It's got to pull you. You got to feel motivated by it. But you find that goal, you find that target, and then you fire in the direction. And you don't even know if it's going to hit the target, but you fire in the general direction of where you want to go. So let me give you an example. Let's say you're living paycheck to paycheck right now. You're struggling. You're having a hard time getting ahead. And let's say that your goal is, I want to get out of living paycheck to paycheck. And I actually don't even want to just get out of living paycheck to paycheck and have some money in the bank, but I actually want to take it another step further. I want to have passive income. I want to get to the point where I don't have to constantly work 24/7 just to pay the bills, but I actually want my money working for me. That's a great goal. It's a great target. So what's the difference between the ready, aim, fire and the ready, fire, aim? Well, the thing is, what most people are going to do is, for most people who don't tend to succeed, or it takes them way longer, is, hold on. What they do is they set the target. They say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make X number of dollars and get passive income. And then they start going on this thing of studying every single thing you know about investing, real estate, stocks, investing strategies, asset allocation, all these things. And they're reading book after book. They're listening to all these gurus. And it's great. They're learning all this information, all this great stuff. But the problem is they get stuck there and they spend years learning, and they're acquiring all this knowledge, but they're not actually getting anywhere. The successful person says, okay, I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now, and I've got to get out of it. I cannot live like this anymore. That's it. No more. I'm changing this. And then they say, my goal is I'm getting out of living paycheck to paycheck, and I am going to make X number of dollars, make passive income, and get out of this. So they say, what do? They find that investing in real estate or investing in stocks is a great way to do it. So they maybe read one book. They maybe read maybe two books. Maybe they listen to a couple people, but they learn just enough information where they understand the basics, and then they take some form of action. So they say, okay, yeah, guess what? I want to invest in stocks, and I learned that, investing in a low-cost index fund is the best way for the average person to succeed long-term. So they just go ahead and they just open an account and they freaking just invest in it. They don't know if it's exactly the most perfect fund for them, but they're taking action. Sometimes that's all you need to do is just take action. Or maybe they read a real estate book and they read a couple books and say, okay, you know what? I learned a little bit about the importance of it and a few things I need to look for. I'm going to go ahead and go buy my first real estate property, because guess what? You can listen and read all the things you need in life. You can learn everything you need to learn. You can spend all the time in the world listening to every guru, buying every course, learning their exact strategy, learning everything you need to know about investing in real estate, how to get wealthy. But here's the thing. No matter how many courses you buy, no matter how many books you read and how many people you listen to, there's also real life application. And while they're telling you their real life application, every single thing's a little unique, and you're going to learn from actually taking action. You learn the most in life by doing, not by just reading and studying, by actually doing it. If you want to get fit, you don't read about push-ups, you freaking do push-ups. Okay, if you want to get wealthy in real estate, get a little bit of knowledge so you're not completely ignorant, because you don't want to invest, you definitely don't want to invest completely ignorant. But what you do is you invest when you need to, and then from there, what you do is you read what you need to, and then you invest. That's it. That's all it takes. So my challenge for you today is pick a target that you want. Find that thing that moves you, that thrives you, that speaks to you, and then read like a couple books. Maybe listen to a few people, but just get a quick little base knowledge, and then take action. Action, action, action. What you're gonna learn that basically you can learn everything you need to know, still not take action. Or even if you learn everything, what you're gonna find is that you're gonna run into situations that you didn't read about, that you didn't study, that you didn't listen to, and you're gonna be like, oh, what do I do? Guess what? You don't know what to do. And most investors that are really savvy, they didn't know what to do either. They just do the best that they can, and then they move forward. So that's it. Ready, fire, aim. So just take some action, and then once you take that action, the aim part means that you say, hey, crap, I was a little to the left on that shot. You move a little to the right, so then you readjust. So maybe you do invest in that stock or that real estate, and you realize like, hey, shoot, like, you know, I got in the right direction, and it's taking me forward. Probably wasn't the exact best move, so I need to move a little to the right. Maybe next time I'm gonna do this, because I know what to look out for. That's how you succeed in anything that you want. Ready, fire, aim. Ready, fire, aim. So pick that target, learn a couple quick things, take immediate action, see how that action, see the results that you get. You may hit the bullseye right away, but see what kind of results you get. If you're a little to the left, move right. If you're a little to the right, move left. If you're a little up, move down. Anyways, I hope this served you. Make sure you subscribe to this video, like it, comment below any questions that you have, and we will talk to you guys later.